Hi, welcome back. This half of our show, we're going to talk about education, and especially in our St. Lucie County schools here. We have a great school, and I read a little bit about it in the paper, and I was just amazed at all the different things that the children are getting involved in. And it's Fairlawn Elementary School right here in Fort Pierce. And we have with us today the principal. We have Patricia Heffelfinger.
Good morning.
And we also have Terry Longer.
Good morning.
Did I say it right?
Yes, that's
close.
Right.
Now, you are the Varying Exceptionalities teacher.
That's right.
I can't believe I said that. And it's still morning.
Right.
Now, what is the Varying Exceptionalities teacher for some of us that aren't familiar with the new term?
Okay, the Varying Exceptionalities, it's a classroom that has children that have learning disabilities. They might have speech and language problems. They might be physically impaired, emotionally handicapped, and it's a smaller classroom. The number of students, and like some of my classrooms will have 6 students, some might have 15 or 9, and they're able to learn on a different level because there's a less amount of students in the class, and we keep them on grade level, and I use a lot more visuals and kinesthetic approach to the learning. The things that they would be learning in the classroom.
That really helps the children, don't they? If they have a specific area that they're lacking in, then you can compensate for that and help them along.
Right, and we also use a lot of technology. I have computers, and they all have speech, and they have sound, and they have pictures, and we use the overhead, and I can use color with that, and we have language masters so the children can be more independent in the classroom, and if they don't know a word or understand a word, they can just type it in this little, it's a little language master, and they have headphones so it doesn't bother other students, and it
says
it into their ear, and they understand what the word is without asking the teacher or having to get up and look it up. And this way they can work a little faster too.
That's great. Now, Patti, your school is very involved with the community, and that's something we want to touch on, plus a lot of other good things you're doing. What would you like to tell the community about your school and what they're doing?
Well, first of all, let me give you a little background about our school. We're a traditional academic magnet school, and what that means is parents must sign up. They have to apply to come to our school, and it's wonderful to tell you that we have a nice waiting list, but we do encourage the community, if you're interested in Fairlawn, you can always give us a call at 468-5345. However, we encourage you to come in and get an application and sign your children up as soon as they're born.
Really?
Yes.
That early?
If they're 2 or 3, sometimes they have to then stay on the waiting list until an opening becomes available for them. We take 100 students at each grade level. So just a little to let you know, we do have a sister school, which is Francis K. Sweet. We serve students in zones 1 and 3. Francis K. Sweet serves zone 2 students. But you can take an application at either school if you're interested in the traditional academic magnet. And depending on where you live and what zone, then that would be the school of choice for you.
Now, for some of us that were raised in a different generation here, for some of the parents, a magnet school, now, do the students have to be a certain level to be accepted into a magnet school?
At our school, it's a first-come, first-served basis. That's why I said sign up early if you're interested in our type of program. And I have to tell you that basically we are a traditional academic, as I said, which is a lot like when I went to school. Our emphasis is not only on academic scholarship and academic excellence, but also patriotism and citizenship are definitely emphasized at our school. And we do have a smaller class size. We cap at 1 teacher to 25 students. We also have a very safe and secure environment. We have a tremendous parent involvement and community involvement, which due to the recent article in the paper, it's sparked your interest.
Oh, yes.
And we're very proud of that. We do feel that citizenship and patriotism are very important, and we have many, many activities throughout the year that do bring folks from the community into our school, as well as taking our school out into the community. So we'd like to share a few of those with you today.
That's great.
Okay. First of all, just to give you a few highlights of some of the things that we do where the community comes in. Last October, we had an opportunity where we celebrated our first, and hopefully it's going to be an annual event from now on, Pioneer Days, where we wanted our students to learn a little bit about St. Lucie County history. And we had a lady come in and churn butter like they did back in the Pioneer days.
There's a lot of history right here, isn't there, that people just don't realize.
Yes, it was wonderful. We had a cow camp, which is where where we learned how the cowboys actually stayed out on the ranch all night and how they slept and how they kept the mosquitoes off of them. And we brought in a lot
That must have been a feat right there.
It was great. The students loved it, and the community really did support us. And as I said, we hope to make it an event annually. Also, at Christmas time, we have a Fairlawn Fanfare group of students that sing. It's 4th and 5th grade students, and that's through Patti Surface, our music teacher. And we went to the Division of Family Services, and we went to City Hall and sang. We went to a nursing home and did some singing.
Oh, I bet that was special.
Yes, it was. So we've got a lot of things. Our student council, Terry, is not only our varying exceptionalities teacher, but she's also one of our sponsors for the student council, which is made up of the entire student body at our school. And they've done a lot of community activities that Terry'd like to share with you too.
Terry?
Okay, I co-chair this with Kevin Garbers, our media specialist, and we're the advisor to the student council. And in October, we had a fundraiser where the students had to, we have
some posters.
Posters that the students
You'll have to go back to camera one for this one. And you can see this. I'll put it right up here so you can see it. But now, is this done on the computer?
The students do this on the computers at home, the students that are involved with the student council. And anytime we have a fundraiser, it's their responsibility to make up their own flyers, and hang them up.
They
and then
really
when it's
are
done,
beautiful.
take them down.
I'm envious. I need some lessons.
We have that program too at Fairlawn.
Great.
Yes, we do. We have a couple programs where we have seniors online, and we're not talking high school seniors, but seniors over 60,
Seniors,
65.
us seniors.
Yes, well, that come in, and our students actually teach them to work on the computers.
And now that's really great because these kids are so good on the computers, and some of us older folks are like, I have not a clue what I'm doing here.
Well, we've done this program for 2 years, and it's been very, very successful. There is a program through Debbie Hart, who is the coordinator for the volunteer program through the school system, called Seniors Online. However, we're also next year, as part of our school improvement plan, we want to be able to have a program in which we can train parents as well within house. So we're real excited about that. Our students are learning the technology, and we want to catch our parents up too.
Oh yes, we're always left behind somewhere.
And those flyers are the student counselors from 2nd grade to 5th grade. So these are really young students that are coming up with these ideas.
I know graphic artists that couldn't make anything look this nice.
I just brought
You've
a
got some
sample.
talent.
They do a lot of posters because we do a lot of fundraising. And this fundraiser, we sold guesses to candy corn and candy pumpkins. And the proceeds went to the United Way. And that was the project that we did in October.
What a great project.
Yeah, that was really interesting. The kids had fun, and then they were really proud of the proceeds that we gave towards the United Way, so that made them feel really good about that. And then in December, and the children actually come up. What we do is we brainstorm, and all the students that are in the student council have to brainstorm and give. Everybody has to give suggestions, and we run it just like a regular student council, like you would really run it in, say, in what would you call that?
As far as making decisions in a democracy, making plans, they have to vote on it.
Right.
Oh, really?
Right. We use the Robert Rules, and they have to vote on it. They have to actually make nominate it and then second it and everything. So the next thing that we did in December was a giving tree. They wanted to help make a child smile. And they realized that they got a lot of Christmas presents and that they knew that there was a lot of students in the community that didn't really have a Christmas like they had in the student council. And they were aware that they wanted to take care of their own first. So they had fundraisers. We sold little bear lollipops with cards with it, and the students actually made reindeer candy canes. We came in on a Saturday and made those, and then we also had Santa Claus lollipops, and then we sold those every single morning. And the proceeds, we had what was called the giving tree, and we had children's names and they had gifts that they would really want. We had on the tree, and we opened it up to the entire school and their parents, and we took care of 20 students in our own school that might have needed some help in having a nice
And
Christmas.
that taught your children how to raise funds, work together. There was a lot of skills that they learned through that, wasn't it? Organization is one thing.
It was a lot of organization on their part. We also helped in the Hibiscus House, the Victory Children's Home, in Indiantown, some children in Stewart, and some children in Fort Pierce. And what they had to do is also get the presents together, and those that weren't wrapped, we had to wrap them. The Student Council supplied 10 children with their Christmas. Because of all the fundraising that they did, they were able to help 10. So we helped a total of over 70 children.
That's great.
It was exciting. The students really got into that.
The students had to wrap the presents, and then we had to sort them out to every place where it was going to go. And you know, that was real exciting when we had to deliver them, and they were just like so thrilled about that.
We've also had a canned food drive where we collected money and not money, but cans of food and boxed food, and that was donated to the Treasure Coast Food Bank.
Food Bank.
That was exciting.
We collected over 1,600 pounds.
Wow, that's
and
great.
Like one class alone, Mrs. Rogers' second grade class, collected 166 pounds.
That's amazing.
I know.
Patty, we only have 1 minute left. What would you like to tell the viewers about Fairlawn?
Well, I would like to tell the viewers that certainly we think Fairlawn is a great place for students to learn. And just to also let you know real quick that we also take care of our four-legged friends too. We're going to do our 9th annual Humane Society Pet Food Drive coming up soon. So Fairlawn is a great place. It's not just all academics. It certainly is to take care of our community as well as learning ourselves to be a better citizen in society. And so if you're interested in a school like ours, please give us a call at 468-5345 and we'd be glad to answer any questions that you might have. Or come by and see us. We're located at 1900 South 33rd Street right here in Fort Pierce. But we do serve students in Port St. Lucie as well. We're a Zone 1 and 3 school.
That's quite a mouthful there. Well, we appreciate you coming out today, and it's great what you're doing with our children, and especially the patriotism part. I like that, what you're teaching our kids, because they need that. We've missed that for too long. If you'd like more information about Fairlawn Elementary School, you can call Patricia Heffelfinger at 561-468-5345. And if you'd like any other information from us here at Channel 21, you can call me at 489-2701 or fax me at 489-6833. And please write or call in to us. We like to hear your suggestions, but be nice because I'm very sensitive. But we do. We appreciate your comments. So have a great day, and we'll see you next time right here on the Treasure Coast.